The angle that Bigetron is going at right now, like they want to make sure that this Natan is going to be able to carry this entire game. But for Minana's side, it feels like they're just taking off heroes that kind of stops the tempo of this chip's combo.
I think if they want to stop the tempo of the chip combo, they're going to lock in Xborg here, right? Because again, they got rid of the Benedetta. Oh no, they're going to play for more peel than anything else, right? They don't care about the Xborg anymore. It's not about like chunking down these heavier targets. They know that the Natanus should be able to do it by themselves. So this way, it doesn't really give much information over to Minana Evos of where exactly this Edith is going to go. So we see the Terizla, a good way to kind of forcefully push the wave. It could have been Novaria, it could have been Vexana, to be fair, but the Novaria does bring a little bit more information for the rest of the team to make those types of choices.
I don't know about this, Raf. Like, personally, I'm a big fan of playing chips here. Like, the shortcut right now from the side of Minana Esports doesn't bring too much value, right? And why I mean by too much value, I guess, is in the sense is that, yes, you can get everyone in here, but in terms of burst, right? Like, you want to take advantage where I go in shortcut, take 5 seconds, kill somebody, and then just back out to your lane. And in this case, they don't have a very, very strong burst coming from Minana. And the ones that can actually take advantage of this is either the Fredrin and Terizla, but both of these are setup heroes. And who's going to be the finisher?
Okay, so in this case, the finisher is definitely going to be this Roger, right? The two main early game damage dealers is going to be the Terizla as well as the Roger, and I think that's going to be something that BTR Beta need to be hyper aware of, right? That's why the Novaria makes a lot more sense. If you have Vexana, you have a lot more kill pressure in terms of combinations with the chip, but with Novaria, you can make that decision of whether or not to actually take the portal, right? You get a full view of the landscape of where Bigetron Beta actually is and can roughly calculate the timings of when they can actually approach the fight. This way, Minana Evos has a guaranteed of, if we're taking the fight, we're taking it on our own terms rather than giving it over to Bigetron Beta, who eventually will scale in this game. So let's jump right into it here. It's Minana Evos on the blue side of this best of 3 up against Bigetron Beta.
Well, very, very risky plays, high execution, high mechanical communication before Minana Evos for this fight. But of course, when it comes to Bigetron Beta as well, they do have the easier composition to pull off. But as of now, Washipo is taking some serious annoying by these chips right now. I do see catch a glimpse of the chips on just, you know, poking on Washipo, making sure that it's not getting pressured as well. They force an early retribution up on Washipo.
Yep, a little sad. It means that they can't instantly invade, and he's not even going to contest for the Little Wanderer this time around. Looking down to the bottom side, Bigetron Beta, making sure that we saw something similar previously in the game, making sure that Sumpak isn't able to get too far ahead.
Huh. Interesting here.
Good Chong.
Okay. A little bit decent amount of damage, but I'm surprised that Perks actually opted to go for the Quantum Charge up on the chips instead of the traditional Concussive Blast.
Well, he's not looking to heavily influence the lanes. He just wants to come in for ganks, right?
Yeah.
That's why the Quantum Charge is a little bit more effective here. Unless we're expecting Bigetron Beta to find crazy freezes, that's when we're expecting.
Oh no, this chip.
No, he's fine. He's fine. Finn's dead.
Okay, he's got a little bit of stuns here, but they're going for the 50. Nope. Sumpat says not worth it. Like, if I get a kill like that, it's just gonna be my life for a roamer. So it's not a little bit worth it here. Zyve is gonna be there. It is going to be a little bit of pressure here, but top side also on an XP here. Nothing super crazy yet. Both sides still trading 50-50s from both sides. So this seems to be a little bit more an even matchup here on understanding they need to hit those level 4 timings first.
Well, I think worse yet, especially for like Xev, right? He is just, he's trying not to interact with his lane too much. And I think right now it's a good setup for Sumpak to actually get effective trades and zone him out for a couple of minions. And that's what you would need to do as a Roger. You're just trying to win your lane as hard as you can by any means necessary. And wow, Xev already losing out on his flicker. Perfect for Sumpak to crash that wave.
Yeah, seeing how the Astro, okay, 2 Astros on both sides here. They do see everything as well. The Rizla with the penalty zone comes in. Narashi secures the turtle. They need to get out from BTR Beta. Minerva, they are trying to fight a little bit more kills, but nope, they will settle with the objective and just back out. 0 kills thus far.
Beautifully done for Bigetron Beta. That could have been a bad situation if they stuck around any longer. And this is what I'm talking about. They're saving saving their resources to disengage from their opponents. It's up to Perks to beat
God, they dropped the shortcut as well. Everybody's here. They want to steal the purple bomb away. Do they get away with it as well? Yes, they do. And now Bigetron Beta, they need to get out. Finn, he's getting chain CC all the way through. He's down to his last health as well. He is going to try his best, but it's going to be first blood from the side of Minana Evos. But they get a double for Zai before they go in for the fight. Vayne was able to get a double himself as well, but this is a huge lead for Zai on Bigetron Beta.
Very big lead indeed. Like Finn, he's buying a lot of time. I mean, he was supposed to die to the Executioner's strike anyways, but at the very least, he quickly popped sorry, not the Appraiser's Wrath, but at the very least, unleashed himself to ensure that he gets a good chunk to allow the rest of the team to actually collapse on it. People like XE, for an example, picking up 2 kills is going to put him back in contention in his lane. He's a level ahead of Sumpak, who left the lane early on to respond to this initial gank.
Yeah, this is huge as well. And to top it off, because he's got 2 kills, Zyve just got his feather 3 minutes into the game. That is a big lead for Natan to have, especially this early into the game here. But
it's not the biggest lead, but it definitely makes his laning phase a lot more manageable. No matter what trade that we see Sumpak actually commit onto XE, at the very least he can heal it back up, right? He doesn't need to do much right now. And they're trying to set up for another lane gank 20 seconds before the turtle shows up.
Oh boy, this is going to be tough here, considering the fact that now they are going to try and bully Narashi out. You can see Minana, they're all on full defense item here, especially for this chips. And bottom lane here now, this is going to be Zai just going for Supa, he's dead. Like, there's just too much damage first coming from Bigetron Beta. You're able to get a free pick here, but top side turtle here. Minana Evos, half HP here, looking for the secure. Narashi looking to steal again, but nope, not this time, Bigetron Beta. Not this time, Narashi. They take the portal down. Both the XP laners immediately going for the fight. They lose Perks, but Minana, they've got the whole squad right here to join the party, and Bigetron loses too.
Bad comms from Bigetron Beta. Just when both Washipal as well as Narashi use their ultimates, the portal comes back up, and it's not the greatest time to fight for Bigetron Beta, despite the rest of their members actually having a pretty decent engage. They probably should have called off on that portal. Keep in mind that the portal can be taken by Minana Evos.
Yeah, and okay. Then QT was able to get out of it, but again, Bigetron Beta, they had the good timing initially, but Minana Evos is just so fast. Like, they know what they need to hit when they need to, and when they hit hard, Bigetron Beta won't be able to expend this. But now with the Echo coming in, they have the vision. They do slow them down, but they are chipping away here. Can they chip him away? Nice. Yes, they do. They get the chips, and that's huge for Minana Evos, as shortcut not going to be dropped in that fight. Even if they do, immediately burst down. Tier 1 will fall, and that is going to be Bigetron Beta come on top, unless Vayne, does he go for it? Oh yeah, he goes for it as well. CC Emil from Narashi. They are going to go for the man-up fight. Narashi dropping down pretty low. The tier 1 dropping very, very low as well as Vayne. Does he have damage to burst him down? But nope. Looks like he's going to be A-okay for now.
They can set up a gank here on the top side of the map, right? That's why they're calling Washipal up here, just in case that actually happens. They don't know when this chip is going to take the portal, but at the very least, Minana is going to open up the map first before they make that decision. And that's what I'm talking about, right? Minana Evos, they can predetermine whether they take a fight or not because of the information at hand that they can discover with the Astral Echo. In terms of damage leaderboard, we're seeing that XE currently on top, but for how long before Minana is able to get on top of it?
Zai, he's going to get caught out as well. They do not expect this. He's going to be able to get out. For now, he's dropped the ultimate entropy for this, but at the same time, they are able to get out. Minana Evos, they had a great start. Now they're going to try and focus on the turtle fight. Narashi dropped out as well, and they are going to be forced to recall out of here. So Minana wants the early engagement, unless Narashi looking for the steal. Nope, he's not. He's going to go back to lane.
This is what I'm talking about, right? Bigetron Beta are highly dependent on their backline damage, right? On XEve and as well as Danny QT to really make sure that they can get him over the finish line. If not, this is what to expect.
Narashi going for the plays here. He's all by himself. He's got a lot of confidence here. They dropped his shotgun. Everybody else is going to be trying to fight him.
Nice.
No, they actually fight him as well. It was a setup, but they're all clumped up right now. Penalty zone catches on 2, and they will get Narashi and Finn. Minana Evos not happy about that fight. Perk going for the stun as well. He's getting poked away. But then QT, they are going to be going for the fight as well. Go Yi getting pinned to the wall, and he's going to get bursted down. Zive survives the brunt, and was able to trade off.
Minana, Evos overextending, but they didn't need to. They could have backed off at that point in time. They were playing around the fact that Xyv didn't have his entropy, but with Worship Hall slowly creeping up on them, Minana, Evos should have made the call to back away. They already got exactly what they wanted.
Oh boy, now Zive, he is the highest DPS from side Bigetron Beta right now. And they have a big problem from Minana Evos. If they do not shut him down, they're done for. Purple buff in the hands of Chip, so no purple buff for Coil for now. Oh, this is tough. This is tough.
I think right now, Minana Evos, if they want to be proactive on this map, it's all about playing around when Finn doesn't actually have his ult, right? If Finn doesn't have his ult, this game becomes so much easier to play. He's got so much peel already, and that's what they've been baiting Minana Evos with. Oh, look, Finn's low. Maybe somebody should commit to him.
Oh, this is tough. This is really tough right now. But at the same time, Bigetron Beta, you can see Perks. He's going to try and set up for the perfect shortcut here. They're all grouped up as 5. They got to conceal blade. They 5 drop the chips here. Shortcut comes in as well. They're calling the rest of the teams here, but Bigetron, they've got a 3-man penalty zone in the back lines. And now Bigetron, they are scrambling to get out of the fight. Bigetron, they're looking for the snipes. Does not connect. And Bigetron only loses Finn. They will be able to get out unless Washi Paul is buying time for the big play here. Pops the heavy spin. Misses another snipe coming from Yelly Haze. Oh, mistakes. But Minana Evos, they're able to get 1-0.
Yeah, it could have been a better punish, but Minana Evos still wins out in the end. It could have been 2 kills rather than just 1, but this means that they have priority over this turtle. Guaranteed as Bigetron Beta looking to regroup and muscle their way in.
They have to go for this as well. Washipo, he doesn't have the heavy spin. He's looking for the play. At the last moment as well, it comes to the turtle fight. Penalty zone stops him before he does it. Coil secures the Lord, and they now have to get out. Bigetron, they are trying to fight for more. They got 2, looking for a turn. Dan QT misses the Terrify. Now the purple buff is all they can do as they are trying to secure it for Coil. BTR, they're coming in. They're going for the fight. They will be able to secure it. And Bigetron Beta, they may have lost the lot trade, but they have won this small war.
Yeah, this means that this game is going to drag out even longer. We're not expecting this Lord push to get too much done here, but if it can break even the tier 1 from mid-side, Minana Evos has a lot more area and room to play in Bigetron Beta's jungle. With that being said, Bigetron Beta, again, they had to fight for that. They had to look for a trade against Minana. Giving that Lord for free is unideal.
That is very sad for Bigetron Beta, but you have to give props to his way because he was able to stop the tempo. That is a split-second decision to stop Bigetron from the contest. So this is huge. Zive is carrying the team, but again, this is just all about timings and tempos right now for Minana Evos because all they need to do is have Sumpa come online. But can he though?
Supok definitely is currently online. If you look at his items, he's already got the Endless Battle. He's already got the Wind Talker. The question is, what's his next item to complete, right? Because he's got components for a Malefic Roar. He's got components that maybe even go into Demon Hunter Sword, or I would even argue whether or not that he's going for a Hunter Strike overall. It could lead into a Blade of Heptases. It's a little rough to tell based off of the Fury Hammer. But in the meantime, Bigetron Beta, right? They know that their team fighting capabilities are a lot better than Minana Evos, who are very dependent of their ults, right?
Yeah.
They have to go in, burst one person, go out.
Oh no, they wasted the penalty zone as well. It's forced to flicker. They have to get out. Bigetron Beta, they're feeling a little bit strong here. Zai was able to get right entropy as well. He turns the tides on Perks. Perks needs to get out as well. Bigetron Beta getting kited around, juke the way as well. They force the Chief to raid! But the Yelly Haze snipe finally connects after 2 missed shots attempt. This time he gets the job done. Bigetron Beta needs to back off a little bit more, and I'm a little bit worried for this. This is the timing that Minana needs right now.
I mean, Minana, they just want BTR Beta to overextend. That's all they needed to do. Narashi, unfortunately, wasn't able to get the damage reduction down before he got locked into the animation for the Rage Blade, right? So, unless we see a significant turnaround from Bigetron Beta with the way that they fight, so far, the lead coming in from Minana Evos, a majority being spread out throughout the team in comparison to Bigetron Beta. All of their gold lead is coming from Xive, who's single-handedly keeping them in
Wow.
this game economically.
So much economy, and as well, he's so close towards the Winds of Nature as well. Like, once he gets the Winds of Nature, he is going to be able to have a little bit more defensive items, because think about this, right? Everyone from Minana Evos doesn't have the magic damage to challenge him, and now, speaking of fights here, they're going to make an attempt right now. They're all grouped up 4. They're everyone here from Minana Esports, and guess what? BTR just picking them all one by one. Xive, he holds on for his dear life, but he drops them down low enough for his teammates to pick them all apart. But Vayne is running for his dear life. They don't even get it. They trade 1-for-1, and Supa, he's got the buff, but does he want to commit to this? But wait, Narashi, what are you doing? He's committing. He doesn't care. He's gonna fall. He should have gotten out, and now Bigetron, they gave them the opening, and they will take it. The mistakes. Oh.
Why overextend? There's no need to. There's no need to. Bigetron Beta need to calm it down for a second. They're more alt dependent as of right now. Minana Evos, they're looking for these big engages, especially with Vayne, just to bait out resources from the side of Bigetron Beta. If Minana Evos just takes their time with this, eventually, once Bigetron Beta don't have their resources, it's free game.
Yeah, they need Xive here. They need Xive here quick, but guess what? From behind, they go in for the chip shotgun. He's able to get out. He's getting free damage. Minana, they're crumbling to pieces. Xive is doing a fantastic job on the snipe from Yelly. Drops them down low. Takes down Xive. The only saving grace for Bigetron Beta is completely shut down. They trade 2 for 2, but the Lord still exposed. They still have Paul, they still have Coil, but they have to equalize from both sides right now.
I don't think they can equalize just yet, right? I think this is going to be a Lord dance back to 50-50. Coil, he's going to try his best to hold control over this until the rest of the members can set up these waves, and even for Bigetron Beta, they recognize this, right? They see Yelly Haze on the top side of the map. They also see that the wave is pushing down on bottom side. There's no way that they're rushing it with just 3 people, or if not 2 people.
Look at the bottom, Chips. They're going for combo. They find Narashi. He's gonna get out as well. He's got a CC combo. But no, they dropped everyone for that fight. They don't get any value. This is huge. Echo Scouts on 3. Bigetron Beta. They are gonna try and wait this out as well, waiting for the effect. But Washiball is taking too much damage. He's got the heals, but Minana, they need to wait here. They don't have the ultimates here, but the Lord in the hands of Bigetron Beta. 50% health. KB comes in. He's gonna zone him off. He secures the Lord. He needs to get off. Penalty zone stops his way. He is gonna try and get out of safety. But Minana, they're taking so much damage from Xive right now.
Really great peel from the side of Bigetron Alpha. As soon as the heavy spin times out, then we see the big engage coming in from Vayne with the penalty zone. We do see a good amount of peel coming in from Xive to make sure that they don't get follow-up damage, allowing Washipal to use his body slam to get the heck out of there. So, with that being said, Bigetron Beta, they're in great position to actually turn the gold lead in their favor. They've already done so. With 200 gold underneath their belt, they're looking to at least get 1 inhibitor against Minana Evos.
Yeah, this is tough. This is going to be very, very important here. Yeli Haze's positioning has been very, very spot on, but he's doing so much work from side Minana Evos. And Bigetron Beta, they've got to realize this, because eventually their win condition is going to be Xive. Because right now, if you were compared to a head-to-head between him as well as Sumpak, he does have an advantage in terms of Winds of Nature, whereas the Winds of Nature on Supa has no value whatsoever. But for now, see how this fight is happening as well. Perks, he will be the first point of interest here. Lord getting chunked towards half HP. Very, very quick thing down here, but they do chip away at tier 3. Supa forced to go in for the reset, but they are able to defend this, as Bigetron Beta cannot push up high ground right now.
Very nicely done by Minana Evos here. Now they can start, if they want to, they can chase Narashi down, but they got to make sure that they don't commit too deep so they get pinned to a wall by Washipal, right? So Minana Evos, they recognize that the high ground defense is where they're most safest and most likely how they're going to get into free pokes with the Astral Shatter.
Yeah, it's tough. They've got 2 immortalities as well. Bigetron Beta, they cannot afford to force this fight as well. Perks scares them off a little bit here, but Bigetron Beta, they've done some significant amount of damage here, but tier 3 down middle, is it gonna fall? Oh, so close. One more tap is all they need, but now here comes the engagement. Shortcut comes in. Finn, he's gonna be crapped out as well. He needs to survive this. He's gonna go down. The first immortality comes in. They take down Perks, but they are looking for the trades. They are gonna pick him apart. Xive hits in the midst of it all, but no, Coil! He turns the tide! BTR, they're losing members, and now Sumpak is looking for the finisher. Paul with the heavy sin saves Narashi for now, but he won't fall as Sumpak finishes him off. It's only Narashi that survives, but Minana, Evos, what a turn!
Huge turn by Minana Evos here. The gold lead swinging back into their favor, 17-3. A fight predetermined by how many retributions, how many immortalities that they have to bang out of Bigetron Beta, and now fully overextended. Their members coming back in about 10 seconds. This is going to be a free inhibitor.
No, he's got to troll. He's got to do something with minions. He's taking too much damage. He's buying time, but guess what? It's just the right amount of time as Bigetron Beta is able to hold on to the crystal. But again, Minana, they're giving us a 50-50 this game.
It's tough. It's really tough because right now Bigetron Beta, their composition scales way better than Minana Evos. So really, when it boils down to a full 5v5.
So Bob, oh no, why are you in front? Okay, he's fine, DPS is gonna be good here. They're gonna be focusing on that QT.
Good flicker.
They took so much damage here. It has to reset, but do they have the damage to take down this Lord?
They do. They do have the damage, but just let Yeli Hayes do his work. He's going to slowly poke down Bigetron Beta. They don't have as much sustain as they think they do.
Oh, but Perks from behind. They're looking for the flank. They're looking for Zyve again. But Zyve, he survives it all. He bursts it down. He's got the atrophy. He's getting free damage. But at the same time, Minana, they're trying to hunt him down. Penalty zone doesn't connect. Zyve just trying to force Minana out of position here. But Sumpak is going for the dive. He can. Arashi needs to get out, but he shouldn't. Zyve is still alive, but they will focus on the Lord. Bigetron now looking for the reset. Half HP on the Lord. They need Moshi Paul with the heavy spin in. He's got to be close. He's got the win. He's going to get zoned out by Sumpak. Is it worth it? He's got no backup. Zyve flickers forward. What? Zyve, you're all by yourself. He gets completely shut down. What are you doing, Zyve? He tried to make a play. He got caught. He's going to go down. But the Lord resets for now. Bigetron Beta. They want to steal the Lord again.
Farming them.
They need it. Moshi Paul. He's got the heavy spin. No, he doesn't. But the Lord gets resetted.
Nicely done.
What?
Nicely done. It's a good stagger tactic coming in from Minana Evos. From this point onwards, for the next 30 seconds, it's a 5v4. I would say the next 40 seconds, because it's going to take some time for Zyve to actually make it back for this Lord Dance. This is exactly what Minana Evos need. Just buy more time. Allow Yeli Hayes to do his good work.
No, that QT, he doesn't have the shotgun. He's gonna be dived on by the chip. They take the Valentina, but the steal, Moshimo, don't miss the retry. He missed it. Koi secures it. All hope is lost for Bigetron Beta. Minana Evos slaps them in the butt, takes them down, takes the Lord. They want to close out this game, but it's all up to Zyve. It's all up to Zyve. He needs to get out. He pops the atrophy. No damage for the marksman. Minana Evos, they're looking to finish the crystal. Narashi drops. He has the immortal, but they clear the minions for now. But for how long can they defend this? The Lord is mushing down from the middle lane. Tier 3 is exposed on the top side. Bigetron Beta, they've got immortality speed. They are going to try and start the fight. Zyve is doing some damage, but it's not enough.
Entropy.
They lose one. They've got the entropy. Zyve, clear everything. He's going to do no, but the Appraiser's Wrath drops down on him. He won't fall. It's over for game 1. Minana Evos takes the crystal. They take game 1 against them. What a game!
Ooh, this is what we wanted to see. Minana versus BTR Beta. What a fight between both of these squads. Great staggering from Minana Evos, and that's where we see the big difference between the two teams. Really nice micro coming up from the side of the Indonesians, but the Filipinos making